All right, what is going on, guys? MeeZoid here. Welcome back to another video on Archon Skyblock, the Chaos Realm. Guys, the server IP is MeeZoid.archonhq.net. You guys can join right now and use my code MeeZoid on the store. Link down below in the description for a free donator rank on any realm on the Archon. Go ahead and do that while you can. There might be limited supplies. Probably a video on screen now showing how to do it. Guys, before we get into it, though, if you could please leave a like down below, I'd really appreciate that. And let's get right into today's video. So, quick little recap of our progress so far. We have our island with a little bit of farm setup that I haven't really gone into too much detail with so far, so I might be doing that in today's video. But guys, you see we have our full god set right here of iron golem mob armor with a blaze chest plate that actually took a long time to grind last episode, so go check that out if you guys are curious how we got it. But yeah, I think what we're going to be doing today is honestly just making some progress on the island in general, spending some of our money and showing off some of the best money makers on the server. So first things first, we've got the tree setup. If you guys are not familiar with this, basically there's custom trees that you can get if you do I think it's /forest, yeah, and then you can also use like a really good axe. This one right here, the Lumberjack Axe, which is one of the admin items that I got previously from the P shop. Oh, it looks like people are mining this like crazy, bro. Like, oh my god, these are like all gone. But yeah, basically you can run through these super quick, and you know, they can go ahead and die, and then you can sell these guys for a lot of money. Oh, you can see we already got one right here. We chopped down an orange tree. So yeah, that's exactly my point. And then what you do is you actually water it for money. So if we open up the GUI, it costs $45,000 to water, and you need 250 wood cutting MCMO, and it takes 30 minutes to grow. So you go ahead and water it, and then you just wait 30 minutes, and it'll turn into like one of these. And then when you have one of these, you can harvest it and get $168,000 back. Okay, this is probably super inefficient. I don't even think all of these are even, to be honest, but what we're going to be doing is planting trees at like all of these blocks right here. I don't know how many trees it's going to fit, but it's because these trees are all different sizes. Like you can see, this one turns into be 7 by 11 by 7. This one's 4 by 9 by 4. And then like all these ones are different sizes. So I just had like a different little sizing kind of thing. And I mean, I guess we're going to be planting them here. So we'll figure out if this works. I'm going to start with the best ones, which I believe are, oh yeah, the banana trees, and then it goes to the pine trees, then the eucalyptus, and then coconut, I believe, and then actually it's grape before that one. So we'll go ahead and plant these right here. I honestly probably don't need this much space like I made, but you know, just in case we want to plant those other ones like the apples and all that, then you know, we're gonna need to. Okay, let me go ahead and actually pick this up. All right, I will place all these down and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, I just finished placing down all the trees, so you can see how many rows we filled up. These are like the best ones right here, the closest ones. So these guys cost about $1 million to water, and I believe on our first harvest, it doesn't actually wait. So I'm pretty sure, oh, sorry, I thought this was like the water price. Okay, so no, we get $1 million back from harvesting this, and it costs $300,000 to water. So obviously that'll upgrade over time. You can see this is actually how you upgrade right here. You just water a bunch of banana trees. But yeah, I'm just trying to highlight like all the ways you can actually make money on the Skyblock Chaos Realm. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put away the rest of the stuff we have in our inventory. We're kind of go hand in hand with this feature and actually visit the forest once again, so we can actually get a full benchmark of how much money you will actually make with a Lumberjack Axe and using haste 4 and just running around mining trees. So in case you guys forgot, on Start of the World, like the first thing we did was visited the forest as well as the crash machine / arcade, and we got a bunch of XP and bought the Lumberjack Axe, which is this admin item that provides the ability for logs to go instantly in your inventory. MCMO is significantly increased, the ability for logs to be sold periodically, and there's also a chance to cut down the trees whole when it's max tier. So yeah, you start with tier 1, gets up to tier 4 as you know do the challenge, which they're not that hard to do at all. And you can add a haste book onto it because it's a custom enchant. You just use the same XP in /CE, and you get haste, and you can literally just insta mine wood like this, and you know, you get a lot of, obviously a lot of wood, and it'll automatically sell. You can see just from what we just did right there, we just got $500,000. So I'm pretty sure if you kind of grinded this out, you could probably make like 100 mil or more an hour for sure. So yeah, you even get other stuff. Like I just got 1,000 tokens by mining wood, and I don't know why there's like no trees here. Last time I was here, like everything was here, but I don't know, maybe the forest like isn't reset yet. All right, so next is also very significant but also super simple. You guys just got to make a sugarcane farm. It's like the best thing you can do on the Chaos Realm in terms of economy. I'm pretty sure it's like a sugarcane economy. So the best way of doing it is obviously having an auto sell harvester hoe. If not auto sell, then just get a regular harvester hoe, which you can actually get in the /pass as a free reward from this one right here. Gain 10 pet levels. Free reward is a harvester hoe. You just do that. Literally anybody on the server can do that. You just get a pet, which to get a pet you just use /pet, and you like get one from the incubator or something like that. And yeah, you get the 10 levels, which is literally just by AFKing, and eventually you'll get that harvester hoe. So the harvester hoe just helps you with mining sugarcane. The auto sell one obviously like sells the sugarcane as soon as you mine it, which is obviously the most efficient. But yeah, what I will do is I'm actually going to go ahead and level up the token scan by one. That's going to cost $25,000, and then I think we're going to do, or sorry, not $25,000, 25,000 tokens. We're probably going to do the harvester effect as well. So now it's level 1 out of 5, and that's going to give us more tokens and more sugarcane while we farm. But yeah, we made the sugarcane a couple episodes ago, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we kind of messed up. I wasn't really paying attention. This is probably a very inefficient farm, because you know, this is the real way you should be doing it, when there's like 2 layers like this and that you have 2 things of sugarcane planted. So you can go like this and run down it like that. But yeah, I kind of messed up and I made the other one wrong, so just ignore that. But yeah, this is a significant part of the economy on Chaos. You kind of just mine sugarcane. Anyways, we're going to be moving on to the actual spawner farms. So the most basic one is just a fall damage farm for like most mobs, other than like the really good ones. So we've got a cow spawners, we've got spider spawners, we've got skeleton, we've got rabbit, we've got creeper, we've got pig, we've got zombie, and I believe you can do enderman. I don't know why I don't have any here, to be honest, but you could really put like any mob to die to fall damage. That's like a way of doing it. It might not be the most efficient for some, but for some it is like the best option. But yeah, what you can do is actually use the robots, which I haven't actually used once at all, but we have a bunch of robots here, and you can actually have these spawn in and literally just be in AFK mode. So yeah, you can see all the modes. There's chunk load, which basically does nothing. It just keeps the chunk loaded. It doesn't activate spawners. Then the mob grinding is the mob will grind nearby mobs while loading nearby chunks. It's kind of like the same thing, but you know, they grind mobs. There is the spawner activate. Activates mob spawners that are within a radius of 24 blocks, but will not keep the chunks loaded. So I think you need 2 robots. You need the chunk load and then also the spawner activate for you to be able to just AFK doing absolutely nothing, like not even online, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe you have to be online or it's not near. I don't know. I'm guessing maybe not online. So yeah, you probably have 2 robots. I should probably do that, to be honest. We could probably do that at a different farm, not this one. But yeah, so basically what happens, you have this all hooked up to one chunk hopper. If you actually do, there's actually a way to see chunks. I forget how to. Oh yeah, /chunk, and you can see that when you're in the chunk, it'll like show where the current one is. So what I'll do is actually go into here and I'll type /chunk, and okay, so I did /chunk, and you can see like this is perfectly made to be in one chunk, so that whenever someone dies, or like whenever a mob dies within this area, which is a 16 by 16 area, it'll all be absorbed by one chunk hopper. So basically the chunk hopper, you place it down and anything in the chunk that dies will get absorbed. Obviously it's not getting absorbed now because we have a full stuff, like all these loot storages are full completely. I don't know what the heck these guys are doing, excuse me guys. Anyways, we can move on to the blaze farm. This is just a regular manual mob spawner grinder. Basically it's the same setup, you just kind of kill it. Usually what I would use if I were to do this and I want to just do it for money is I would take out one of my admin items, which I believe I have somewhere. This one right here, the EXP sword with the stack smasher on it, and literally I'll just hit a few times and it'll kill the entire stack, and all of that loot will go into the hoppers down here, right on this side right here, I believe is what it's filling up. So yeah, that is how that works. I'll probably, you know, maybe you can do that every now and then. We'll move on to this farm over here. What the heck are these guys doing in here, dude? Okay, yeah, we're moving on. Over here, we got the iron golem farm. Same sort of setup. You just have like a regular farm going, and then it'll go down to here. It'll go in the lava, and it will die in the lava. And then, of course, the loot will get collected by the chunk hopper. Another way we could actually make, which I don't have this right now, as well as with the admin item that we have, the 1-tap iron golem sword. So basically, you kind of just hit it. Well, you can't really do it when it's burning, but basically, it would be killing it instantly. I can actually go to IS warp, and we'll go to this grinder warp right here, and you can see there's 544 iron golems. You could literally just sit here and grind it with a freaking 1-tap iron golem sword and get a bunch of iron blocks, and you can sell those as well. But yeah, the main sort of thing with this is kind of like you can AFK it, or you can use the robots. I'm pretty sure I'm actually going to try that out. Okay, so I just went ahead and spawned in a robot. It's anchoring chunks, so it's just keeping this chunk loaded, and then I'll go ahead and spawn one right here. /robot once again, which I believe is this one right here. We're going to change the mode to spawner activate, and then I'll go ahead and spawn it right there. So now I'm pretty sure if I'm far away, it will just keep it active at all times. Yeah, we're out of the chunk right now, and iron golems are still spawning, so that is working. I don't know for sure if it works when you're offline. If it does, that's actually really, really good. You can literally just leave that going like all the time. Anyways, we'll move on to the next farm. This right here is one of the best farms that I think you can make on the server. Obviously, it's not really too good on my side, but the concept that we have is actually the best on the server. So we're going to be making some modifications here anyways. But yeah, basically, it's silverfish spawners right here, which can be used to spawn silverfish. Obviously, the silverfish will be killed either manually, which is what it was in the past, or you can use a robot, which is what we're going to be setting it up for. And what it will do is go through this crafting machine, a level 5 crafting machine, which is the max level, to learn the void recipe, and it will take 9 nether stars, which are dropped by silverfish, and turn it into a custom item called the void. So if we do shop and we go to the custom items, which I believe is right here, you can see all these recipes right here. I guess items that are made by recipes, special recipes, for a sell price of super high. So void $65,000 $2 per is really, really good compared to like all these other ones as well. So honestly, you go bring it down to here. We have 33 right here. I can sell hand, and we're gonna get, oh, okay, well, you have to do it actually in the shop. I remember that happened last time. So you just go ahead and do that. We just sold that for 2.1 million for 33 voids, which is really, really good. But yeah, I think I'm going to make this even more efficient because right now it's like a manual farm because we didn't have any robots, but I have robots to use. So it literally just spawns in Silverfish and you kind of just kill it automatically with a stack smasher and it would go into the chunk hopper. But now I'm going to make this a lot better. So from what I'm seeing is we've got a robot activating the spawner, even though I'm not in the chunk. And then we have a robot attacking the mob, killing it. And then the nether stars are going into here and it is just going through the crafting machine. So there's probably a better way of actually doing this so that it can be, you know, used for like a longevity time, because right now you can see like it's already filled up, what, 5 stacks in a few minutes. So that chunk hopper is going to fill in like a matter of no time. So it's probably a good idea to actually set up like a bigger storage that actually, you know, works and like, you know, takes nether stars from like a bigger storage. So maybe we could do that as well. But I think this is a pretty efficient way of doing it while you're AFKing. Like that silverfish is going to die from the you know, the robot right now. Yeah, he's going over there to kill him, and there it goes. And then they'll just go ahead and keep crafting. And these voids, I don't know how long it takes per. I think it's actually pretty significant, but we have 4 right now, so I can go ahead and sell those. But yeah, as for like actual AFK spawner moneymaker methods, I'm pretty sure the void spawner is by far like the best that you can get on the server. And then of course the robots probably make it pretty good while you're AFKing. I know there's sugarcane. You can make a lot of money if you're just like straight grinding the sugarcane and you have like a maxed out auto cell harvester hoe. But if you're like AFKing and you want the spawners to be going, this is like the best custom recipe to actually have active. So once again, it's only been a few minutes. With 4 silverfish spawners, we already have like a row of nether stars. So I did the math. You can sell a dub of nether stars for about $10 million. I'm not sure how long it would take to get that, or if you converted a dub of those nether stars into voids, which then it would sell for $25 million. So overall, a pretty big increase. But once again, I guess the trade-off is the time investment. You have to wait for them to craft. So I mean, if you have time, you can craft them, but if not, you could probably, like, to be honest, if we just extended the storage here, you could have like a lot of nether stars here and have those selling while they're also crafting, which would probably be most efficient and most money-making method as well. But yeah, you can see, I mean, it's a pretty good method overall. 25 million in a full dub of nether stars is really good. And if my math is correct, it would take about 11 hours for a full dub of nether stars to actually convert into voids, because, you know, it takes 9 nether stars per void. So you're making just over about $2 million per hour overnight AFK with 1 crafting machine. So I guess the really full potential of this comes when you have multiple crafting machines, because then you could just be going nonstop crazy, making voids like every single second basically. So I actually learned some stuff that I did not know about robots. There are some modes that are pretty cool, like farming. It gives you a 2x growth booster to crops in nearby chunks, which I believe is like 9 total chunks, which is pretty good. And then a mining mode, which I believe is like you have like an auto cobblestone miner or something like that. It'll mine and get you some stuff. And mob attack, of course. So all these are pretty cool. Tunnel mine mode. What the heck is this? It will mine a tunnel you specify when setting this mode, also keeps chunks loaded and triggers nearby spawners. That's pretty cool. So yeah, there's a lot of modes you can use with robots. I believe you can get those on the store, as well as like there's like a free one on the weekends. But yeah, robots definitely would contribute to making money. So yeah, I think I went over most of the methods of making money. Of course, there's also fishing, which we kind of showed off I think the first video, and we do have an admin item for it, but it's a little bit more complicated. Not really too complicated actually. I'll just show it off. You have a rod. There's like a bunch of different rods. The reason why I said it's complicated is because there's like a bunch of different rod types that you can only get with like certain baits, and that you need to like upgrade over time and stuff like that. But it's pretty cool overall. And I mean, there's also a dolphin pet that gives you some effects. So yeah, basically you kind of just toss out your rod into the ocean, which I don't have any bait, so let me go purchase some. I'm gonna buy 5 basic bait for 75k, and you can get all these different types of fish, and you kind of just throw your rod out there, which again, this is the admin item rod, which is pretty good, I believe. And yeah, basically it's not like regular fishing. You can see there's a progress bar right there, and you kind of just wait till it gets to 100%, and then you pull it and you'll get a fish with a certain rarity and all that, and you kind of sell it. So yeah, now I think I kind of went over everything. You basically just, you know, farm some sugarcane for a lot of money. You can use some AFK farms like Iron Golem. You can use a crafting machine to get some custom items that sell for a lot. Once again, these sort of like crafting machines and stuff like that, there are other recipes, like I said, that just don't sell for as much. So I'm only showing off the void one, but yeah, you can see there's all these other ones, which I don't know the exact recipe for, but I'm pretty sure you can find it. And yeah, some of these spawners, like, you can't buy silverfish spawners. I'm pretty sure you have to win them. So we actually got those in Start of the World. Like, literally the best ones you can buy is Iron Golem and Guardian. And in addition to that, I believe Endermite spawners spawners you can't buy as well, but we do have those. But I have not set up a farm for that either, and I'm guessing that also reaches into a custom item. But yeah, guys, that's going to be all for today's video. Leave a like down below. Hope this helps you guys if you are playing Skyblock or if you want to check it out. There's just a bunch of money making methods. Of course, money is kind of the main thing of Skyblock to continue progressing your island level, which is also based off of spawners and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, that's going to be all. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys online on the server, MeeZoid.archonhq.net. And if you do want a free rank, use code MeeZoid on the store. That's going to be all, guys. Peace out.